shrine thing, it has
boys. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy. Today we are gonna play some Monster Hunter and help some noobs because I am high level in the game. Oh, my chat is just flying everywhere. How's everyone doing today? There we go. I think everything's working now. Sweet. I'll probably be on for like a few hours, and then I'm going to probably do something. I'm probably at the gym actually. Gotta make sure to stay healthy, because if you don't stay healthy, you get fat and ugly. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to figure out something. I'm trying to use my Revolut and put money into the bank, and it's just farting with me. I hope it works now. Okay, so my scraps. Okay, there we go. Even numbers. Gotta have even numbers. So, today we're gonna help some other players, but honestly, I don't even know if there's anything I can really do. I would love to get Black Myth Wukong, but that game's pretty expensive, 60 quid. So I gotta wait for until it gets cheaper, or buy from like a cheap heap or something like that. But give me 1 second. Just trying to lower the temperature of my GPU, because you know it's clearly causing problems. But first, gonna change my equipment. Let me see what I'm gonna do. I think I might go with gonna eat some food and just gonna help out some beginners. I'm gonna pay. Yeah, I'll pay with money because I already have a lot of money. Yeah, go for health. Gonna get the cat grippy skills. All right, cool. So now we're gonna play. I'll probably stick with a sword, because that just seems easier to help out. Now, low rank. I'll help out. Actually, no. No, I'll do something else that could help. Actually, no, these guys are alright. These are okay. Yeah, I'll do the fish. Alright, let's see what I can do to help this guy. Oh, rocks. You used to be a witch. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I'll just run all the way down. Yeah, no, but I've been playing this game for a very long time, so I have almost everything. Well, I think I have everything actually. But first, I'm gonna put on the Rocksteady mantle because that causes me to be flinchless, which means if I need to do anything, I just need to tenderize skin. Oopsies, that was quick. Glad to have helped him. Well, that was... I'm gonna just go for a shotgun. Yep, now it's worked. So. Well, all. Now we continue, boys. Actually, I might do a goofy build. Actually, might completely go with a. I don't know if I should go with like just a shotgun build because it would just be completely spamming. Let me just find it. Yeah, I might just go with the Warbuster. And organize my shotgun bore. Now the real question is, do I even have it for still for? Yeah, I do. Okay. Alright. Have to help some more new people. Well, just some lower ranks or higher ranks actually. I'll do higher ranks because low ranks are alright. I'll do Kushala. Tower of Clay, Paralysis. Nah. Actually, might do this. I actually might do this one. Yeah. Grab some Slinger. Oh boy. No, not cashew nut. Actually, no. I'll use my raider. So if you're playing this game and you wonder where to get the raider is like part of the DLC, or it's part. Yeah, it's part of a. No, I think it's part of a quest you do. I don't know which one it is, but it's the one that's like, you know. I don't remember. Cough, buddy. Cough. Okay, so he's struggling with clearly with yeah, so all I have to do is wear this, put this in, unless it's not him and it's the Elder Dragon, because if he's going for the Elder Dragon, then I possibly might have to change. Yeah, dragon. Where is he going? Does he want me to help him with? Actually, where is he? Where is he actually going? I actually need to know. On them. That's right. That's right. Damn it. Now I'm gonna take off the. Yeah. Wait for it. Bam. 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 Now I'm gonna do the other one. Where is my blueberry? There we go. We have how many minutes? We have 10 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes. Got him. Wait for him. I was taking it down. Which way is he taking it? Which way is he taking it? I've actually never seen him carrying the Laguna, the Legiana. There we go. My bad. Legiana. Oh, why am I having a brain fart? Yeah, I've never seen him take the Legiana like actually like to his home to his hideout, which is kind of cool. That's kind of crazy for a wildlife thing. Alright, cool. Easy. No problem, dude. No problem. Don't mind that. Just checking my phone. Telling that again. Anyway, how are you guys doing anyway? You guys doing good? One second. No, I'm checking something and it's just not working. Yeah, no, 1 second, guys. I need to actually check this. So I did a payment for something, and it's not working. So I'm currently trying to figure out why is it not working. Second, guys.
The community on
No, okay, fair enough. And I'm trying to fix it, but it's currently just like glitching out. But other than that, I hope you guys are doing alright. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself today. And just waiting for my thing to actually keep working. But it's really just fucking shitting the bed. But other than that, I really wish I could get him. Alright, cool. I think I got it fixed, so now I can continue. But now that I've got this fixed, I am going to I don't think I'll be doing the shoddy build. I think I'm gonna change it to something else because trust me, it's kind of to be honest, I'm doing it too quickly. I should at least give them a chance to fight. So I'm gonna leave at that. Maybe I'll go like Xeno. Yeah, Xeno might work. Change my items and no, just normal. Usually it's better to capture your enemies, and I can't wait for the Monster Hunter Wilds because I am gonna buy that game. I would love to buy Wukong, but Monster Hunter is my priority, my biggest priority so far. So now that I've helped the high rank, I will help high rank again. Land of the Convergence, which basically translates to I am going to destroy this thing. You know, I must help him. He might need it. This guy's not gonna know what hit him. He's gonna be like, oh, help her. Instant. Ooh, gonna grip his tail. Okay. Yeah, no, I need the Rocksteady mantle. Actually, no, I'll break his front. I got hit by Elder Blight, so Dragon does not work. Well, that was quick. Teabag with him, you know. Where are you, big boy? Come here, big boy. I'll fight through the HP. Ooh, there we go. Why am I still losing? There we go. Yeah, drink a Mega Potion. Oh. Well. Can I hook onto him? Yeah, I can. Tail's been broken. Damn it. Damn it. That's right. I'm shaving this bitch. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Let me just kebab you, bro. What? Oh, bro. Nah, that's crazy. There we go. Now let's go. Now, this is the end of it. Huzzah! Oh, no, it's not. I'm probably gonna break his head. Oh, never mind. I need to clip that later on. Because I missed like 6 stabs. It's actually such a shame. Oh, I lost connection. Aw, shame. Bro kicked me out after using me like that. Oh no, maybe I lost connection. Did I lose connection? No, no, no. It's just the monster hunters. Okay, 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 okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Ooh, what if I do? It's not as fun as what you might call it. It's not really that fun with like having everything. It's the same within life, you know. If you have everything, you're gonna get bored as fuck. And I gotta change a new session because somehow it just stopped working. But how are you guys though? To be honest, I don't know my chat's working, but if you guys are there, what's up? Oh, the Agusi has returned. What does the Agusi have for me? Oh, it doesn't really have much. I actually should fertilize some more. Add more. There we go. Agatha, no, Agatha. I'm like a babe. No, don't leave me. Yeah, I'll stick with high rank. Why not? Actually, no. I'll do a master rank just to help out some of these guys. Well, he doesn't know that guy's fine, and it's Goblin Slayer as well. Oh god. I'll do the Volcana. Cause this guy probably needs help, to be honest. When he's ready, he shall let me. Did Mimi die? No, he was just waiting for me. Bro was waiting. I'm gonna agree him. Good work. Me translating my words to him. Wait, what am I doing? I could just. There we go. So let's just check equipment info. So I have the Demon Lord Halberd, which is from the rank. I need to do augmentations. Yeah, so I have to do augmentations, but I'm too lazy. And I have I'm using Electra as a armor set. Oh boy, that's gonna be something. But it does pushes it did push the thunder element, so we could try that. What's just divinity equipment all la 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 la. Yeah, la 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 la. Use attack power, affinity, not infinity. Okay, so I think we're okay, to be honest. What I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna do like traditional, shave his face, wear the rocks that are. But do I have rocks? I have rocks here, so we're gonna first I'm gonna shave his head. Oh, that didn't work. And I don't have, yep. Where's the, hang on, cool. Oh, that didn't work. And the funny thing about Monster Hunter is that no one's toxic. No one's like blaming you for anything. You know, it's a peaceful game. It's a PvE. It's not PvE. Imagine PvP. Just two pro katana users just dodging each other's attacks. Oh, what? I'm gonna probably keep shaving his head. There we go. Now I just need to wait. Okay, I have one more chance. Maybe I'll hop over like this. No. Come on, calm down, bro. Bro, calm down, homie. What? Okay, he's calmed down now. I need to bring him to the wall. I'll shave. Come on. I'll signal him. Oh, none of them is loaded yet. Mimi, come here. Oh, Mini. Bro, get over here. Oh, okay, he's gonna try. Oh no, he's gonna. Fuck. Maybe I should have gone Tiger Blade. Oh, nope. Nope. Jump. Oh, okay. You see that dodge? That dodge was skills, bro. I just gotta wait. Come on. Ah, okay. No, I still can't. Well, I'll just keep shaving him. Oh, I can now. Okay. Taste rock, bitch. Ah, there we go. That was perfect. That was perfect. I am the true monster hunter. Oh god. I've wounded it. Nope. Give it back to ice. If I touch the water, I can heal up. Jesus! Jesus! Stop queefing your breath at me! Oh my god! Yo! Alright. I am the true monster hunter! Wait. I stabbed the plant instead of my enemies, and I... resentment, yeah, there we go, that's the skill I need. Oh, oh. And this is why you need proper equipment and proper learning of the skill sets, or else you won't know what's happening. Bro. There we go. Alright, so where is that enemy next? Who's actually playing with me? So we have a level 67. Okay. What level am I again? Oh yeah, I'm like 279, 300. Okay, near 400. Yeah, I'm on. Not really that high level player anyway. Ooh, that was a good job. Haste Thunder, bitch. If you're enjoying the video, the stream, give it a like, give it a follow, give it a share, touch your butt, do everything you can to show your support. The bigger I get, the harder I fall. Oh, you have the vocal on the tail there. Oh. I need another hot drink. Anything else? Oh, I should be fine, yeah. Ah, the good old traditional barrel. Where is the barrel? There it is. Well, I didn't even get to finish putting it, but alright, cool. Bonk. Now, I can now flex and do, what's that, actually no, I'll grab some Volcana stuff, because why not? I might actually need them. So, yeah, I better do it. The graphics on Monster Hunter World is so, and apparently Monster Hunter World is supposed to come out after the other Monster Hunter, but because I don't know, they just pushed this one instead. But people still play this shit, and it's amazing. It's an amazing game. It's one of my first Monster Hunters I played. It was a good investment. What did I get? Tenderizer Jewel. Yeah, I'll keep him. Why not? Imagine in the next new Monster Hunter World, you can actually trade like dragon parts. That was quite statutory. So I think I'm gonna go with. Actually, the low thunder is pretty good. I have to say, it is pretty good. It's very quick as well. But I'm looking for Charge Blade, so I might go with a. Yeah, I might use Fatalis instead. Actually, I don't even know what to play. I don't know what I want to play. I mean, that'd be cool, but I mean, Stygian isn't bad either. I'll go with the giant sword. Why not? Gotta show your boy what I'm capable of. So, actually, no, I might have to collect all the new ingredients.
Have a look around.
Have a look around. Have a look around. Still don't. Fertilize though. Fertilize. Fungi. Yeah, there you go. I'll do a nice low rank. Actually, no, I'll do high rank. I'll do high rank. Okay. Oh no, that guy's fine. That guy's fine as well. Teostra. Yeah, Lunastra. I'll do it. Why not? Ooh, we got the duo. There's the invasion mantle. Damn it. They're just eating it. Oh shit. There. This is the tip. Don't get up. Let it chill. There. Oh, easy. Now both of them are down there. I don't have anything. Okay. Ah, shit. This is a lot harder because I can't really do anything. My plan was to ram into the wall and then, but the damage is insane. The hell, HP is insane. Oh, okay. I was hoping to speed this. Clearly, I was wrong. Oh, dude, wait, he's gonna wait. Oh, yo. Damn, I have to. I don't even know what to do, to be honest. He's not calm yet. I'm gonna. Not this one. Bro. There we go. Bro, leave me alone. Ooh. Why is this longer than anticipated? I usually get this done a bit quicker, but probably because of the HP and everyone's dying. Then again, I can't blame them. Shit happens. Like I be like when I do Fatalis, I fucking die all the time for the most stupid reasons. All right. That was easy. That was something. That took longer than expected. Why did it take so long? Sorry guys, just give me 1 second. Just talking to my girlfriend because we're having an argument for the past day and a half, and it's tough. It really is tough. Okay. Yeah, I might have to like pause every now and then just because just an argument with my girl. Well, still my girl currently. I think about it all the time. You know what? I'll do the good old where's my favorite? No, it's the no, that's the Gun Lancer. Actually, I could do the Gun Lancer. Actually, that'd be pretty funny. No, but the one I'm actually looking for is the Lance. It's a lot better. I love the I love the little poking stick. So the toothpick build. Let's go. This will be fun. Alright. Have they eaten the bug? Oh man, that happens. You know what? I just sprint. Rocksteady, shave its head, and just keep poking it and guarding. Poking it and guarding. Poke, 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 and jump. Poke, 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 poke. Poke. 900. What? Toothpick builds always work. No problem, dude. One second, I gotta drink some water, and there's also ads coming up as well, so be careful. Yeah, why did I say be careful? As if the ad's gonna come out and like start like fighting you or something. Yeah, I'm gonna take a good few minutes break because Monster Hunter. But I'll chat to you guys as you guys are here. How you guys doing? What are you guys up to? Like, what are you guys up to? Anything interesting with you guys lately or anything like that? Oh wow, I've been streaming for an hour and I didn't even have an idea. That's kind of crazy. The thing is, I really want to play Black Myth Wukong. That's the part I really want to play, because it seems like a really fun game. It's been in development for quite a long time, but I don't have the money because it's also like 60 bucks as well.
Get about that.
So 60 bucks. Don't have enough money for that, you know. Okay, let's continue. I'll do the Anjanath, why not? I'll help this brother out. Oh, let's do it. It's this way. Oh, I don't want to go in there. And my audio has finished. Of course, my AirPods have run out of the battery. I wanted to swear, to be honest, but I'll retrain my swearing. Why is there? Whoa, oh god. Okay. audio back. Okay, wait 1 second. Why is my audio not working? Failed to put the device not ready or used by another process. Select A1 first. Okay, so something's happening with my audio. This is so stupid. Why is it always like... Okay, maybe I have to restart it. Nope, not working. Okay. Something's up with my something's up with the AirPods now. Busy arguing with my girlfriend, so. But what did I price for? Sedation. I'm good with that. Pick off. Okay. Well, that's enough Monster Hunter right now. So I'm gonna change to just chatting now. Just gonna talk to you guys because my audio is just killing itself. So looks like I take off everything. Alright, cool. Gotta set the accounts up because I use a different account for YouTube. I have to turn off the music as well. Okay, so now we're going to YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna watch some Black Myth Wukong gameplay. We're gonna watch Critical Moist.
Back in 2022, I lost two very important people in my life. Big figures. It really wasn't until...
It's finally here, my most anticipated game of the year. I initially didn't think this was a real game when the first bits and tiddlywinks of footage and information about this game was revealed like 2 years ago or whatever it was. I thought it was some kind of fake hocus pocus smoke and mirrors gobbledygook. Kind of like the day before, how that was basically a game that was just a pipe dream that didn't actually exist, and then they ended up releasing something that wasn't even close to what they showed. I thought that might be the case with this game, but from all the gameplay they've shown over the last year or so, it looks like a real game and a really good game. So I'm super excited. I think, at least my impression going into this, is that it's a Souls-like game, but who knows? It's time for the new journey to begin.
And the internet's quite groggy with me as well, and I don't know why my internet's a bit groggy.
In high school, I read Journey to the West. That's just a blatant, bold-faced lie, actually. We were supposed to read Journey to the West in high school, and I just read the Cliff Notes and wrote the necessary reports based off of just that information and passed. But I know little bits and pieces.
Now that I finished, I am now trying to change my to just chatting.
Already visually, I just think this is so fucking cool. It reminds me of Asura's Wrath. We got the Nimbus Cloud, Goku style. I've also played League of Legends, so I'm familiar with Wukong.
My audio, my everything is just shitting itself right now. Give me 1 second. Like, I'll just talk to you guys at the same time. It's just that for some reason it just doesn't seem to be working. I also stream on YouTube as well, so give it a follow and give it a like as well. I would really appreciate it. I want to build my channel as much as I can.
There as well in the extended lore, the extended universe.
And they will level your mountain nonetheless.
Either just me or the internet's really bad. I might have to refresh to see.
Speak up, it's really quiet over here. I'm kind of far away.
Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial Court.
Actually, I'll watch it another time. Oh. What happened with Gideon? Let's take a look at the
Last week,
Snow White.
Disney dropped the latest Snow White teaser trailer, and unsurprisingly, everybody hates it, with over 850,000
Well, I mean, the thing is, nobody really asked for a Snow White movie, though. That's the thing.
dislikes and only 70,000 likes, along with a comment section filled with absolute scorn on Disney. The teaser trailer has become one of the most hated trailers of all time, and the film has become everything wrong with Disney in 2024. And while the movie has tragically been ruined by Disney, it's almost comical to watch them mess up the movie this badly. I mean, for starters, the original version of Snow White was to include Snow White and her 7 magical Force diversity dwarfs, who aren't even dwarfs themselves. And when actual dwarf actors started complaining that Disney was in fact not actually inclusive and dwarfs were excluded for the role as dwarfs, Disney changed their tactics. Now in the new trailer, they have just replaced all of the actors entirely and made the dwarfs CGI, and the results look as you'd expect, absolutely awful. Even though this movie is supposed to be a live action movie, it almost looks like it's completely CGI now. But the question is, how did Disney make the movie this bad? How did one of the most beloved movies of all time become so despised by everyone? Well, former fans of Disney have had everything thrown at them. All the worst political messaging, virtue signaling, hypocrisy, and celebrity preachiness shoved down their throats 24/7. And while some could ignore it for projects like The Little Mermaid, Snow White was the breaking point for Disney fans. It all began originally with Zegler's casting. You see, what made the casting choice so bad was that Zegler seemed to actively hate the original film, and approved of everything the studio was doing to alter it beyond recognition.
You know, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so.
As promotions for the upcoming film began, the young actress openly bad-mouthed the original movie, infamously calling it extremely dated in its ideas about women and...
Well, it is quite a long time ago. Like, if we use the calculator right now, the movie was in 1937, correct? So let me take out the calculator. 1937. It's only 100 years. It's about 90 years ago. So I mean, in my opinion, like, what's so bad about it?
There's a
It's what
big
popular.
focus
People have
on
taste.
her love story, with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird.
Everyone suddenly saw that she hated the film.
How do you ruin your, like,
Which
you've
is a
got
terrible
fame?
basis to market the movie in and of itself, playing one of the most lucrative roles you could imagine, and then just hating on it. And so of course, the fans to this absolutely hated it. Still,
Yeah, that's the truth.
You can't expect any better from a company that has proved that it has zero respect for the history of the franchises it's purchased over the years, nor the fans that made the franchises so famous to begin with. Walt Disney attempted to do some damage control by making Zegler completely change her personality and sticking her in a room where she had to tone it down and appear all meek, honoring the work of their respective projects. The damage was already done.
Yeah, no, there's no fixing it. Once you start shitting on something that doesn't even concern you, it becomes completely invalid.
These movies were so successful when they came out is because they captured the human emotion so well.
Zegler's words were already plastered across the internet for all to see, and nobody could unsee it. The backlash to this film is way more than just this casting role. You see, people couldn't understand why the studio had taken arguably one of its greatest creations, the thing that made Walt Disney famous himself, and decided that even though it was highly successful, it wasn't suitable for modern audiences, and therefore needed to change. While Zegler's sentiment was jarring, at the end of the day, they had been enabled by Disney and were just a window into what the studio seemed to think of their original product. The reality is, if the executives truly valued the film, they would never have thought numerous changes were necessary. One of the most controversial changes that I mentioned earlier, and that fans completely bashed Disney for in the comments, was thanks to a comment made by Peter Dinklage, who chastised Disney for making a backwards story about 7 dwarfs living in a cave. Many found it weird that a man who had no issue playing fantastical characters in projects like Narnia, Elf, and even Marvel would suddenly have such a visceral reaction to something like Snow White, but Disney were more concerned about not offending anyone. So the studio decided that the best way to avoid any potential discourse was to change the 7 dwarfs to 7 magical creatures, effectively erasing the iconic characters and the rare opportunities they once afforded. People were upset about the compromise and the fact that the words of one highly successful man had now cost 7 others a chance at success, completely ruining the whole live-action remake thing that Disney was going for. But then when the set photos leaked and everyone got to see the actual magical creatures, people couldn't believe 1, how bad the cheap costume design looked, and 2, that these people weren't dwarfs and were all completely forced in for a diversity quota for Disney.
I remember. So that's a good point. Never knew that the 7 dwarves now are like normal average heights in modern society. So that basically means in theory that we should all be taller than. But sadly, I'm still a 5'2". What the hell?
Disney. While Disney initially tried to deny that the shots were from their sets, they soon backtracked and claimed they weren't the official photos. Now, the studio did inform people that the magical creatures would be improved with CGI, but I don't think anybody was expecting the final product, the product that we just got to witness last week. Because as it turns out, the studio's solution to avoiding reinforcing stereotypes was to recreate the original characters with CGI in a hyper-realistic yet cartoony style, reminiscent of what they did in Pinocchio. This comes with Disney completely overusing CGI in their movies, often being used to just replace the work that goes into set design and costuming, thus just making their movies look more cheap and increasingly hollow and soulless, something Disney has received a lot of backlash on already, and fans are getting sick of it. Not because it's there, but because it's done so poorly that they've made their films just look so clean and soulless. Unsurprisingly, the film looks entirely CG, and it's really no shock that everybody hates this trailer. The dislikes are truly insane for a trailer. And when you watch the trailer, everything from the sets to the dwarfs to the animals has been made to look so cartoonish and oversaturated, making the style just seem incredibly fake and weightless. An issue that Disney has yet to solve despite all the resources it has at its disposal. While the CGI sucks, people can still recognize the dwarfs. Snow White, on the other hand, doesn't even feel like the same person. Sure, she's got the dress, plus Disney's terrible wardrobe malfunction, and she's got the songs, but that's where all the similarities end. Now, there isn't much to go off on in the trailer, but if you combine what you see there with the leak that shows Zelda's iteration of Snow White's most iconic songs, the sweet Disney princess is nowhere to be found. There's a very specific moment in the trailer where the evil queen is asking her magic mirror who is the fairest one of all, and the camera pops to Snow White, who wiggles her eyebrow with a knowing, arrogant smirk. It's small, but there is just no trace of the timid, sweet, kind princess people fell in love with. Instead, she's been replaced by someone who seems more brash and challenging. It's a lot more prominent in the leaked footage. In the original film, when Snow White arrives at the dwarf's cottage, she initially thinks it's the home of orphan children and cleans the cottage, not just in hopes that they'll allow her to stay, but because she wants them to experience what it might be like to have a mother that would care for them. But that's not so much the case in the reimagining. When the dwarfs arrive home after spending all day in the mines, they're not surprised by a clean cottage and food awaiting on the table, because that would conform to gender stereotypes. But instead, they find a woman waiting to instruct them on how to clean their own home. Snow White almost seems villainous in the clip as she hands the dwarfs their cleaning materials, particularly as she hands over the broom. Orange light hits her face and her voice comes off in a condescending manner. She seems more like a wicked stepmother using false sweetness to get her stepchildren to do her chores. Snow White then spends the rest of the clip dancing around while the dwarfs do all the work for her. This leaked footage perfectly
Yes,
illustrates the message Disney
modern
has been pushing
slavery.
in basically all of its recent projects. The film isn't going to be a battle between kindness and vanity or love and hate, but a depiction of women's superiority over men. It further proved that Disney only seems to know how to write one type of woman these days, the strong female character, and in doing so they ignore and shame an entire group of girls who may not want to be leaders, instead dream of love, value kindness, and enjoy more simple pleasures in life, erasing a character girls looked up to for decades. While the studio has attempted to fix some of the film's issues, it's almost too late to be fixed now, and Disney will have to write this off as a complete disaster. And it doesn't just stop there. Gal Gadot and Rachel Zegler were very professional during their first few interviews together. They appeared to enjoy each other's company, with the two often complimenting each other. But it seems something might have changed between 2023 and 2024 as the film progresses, as people have been comparing Zegler and Gadot since their roles were announced, often calling Zegler the evil queen because of her attitude towards the film, and her haters are commenting on how there is no reason for Gadot's evil queen to be jealous of Zegler's Snow White, because they claim the older actress is actually the prettier woman. Now, we're not saying this is actually true, but her response to these comparisons just made things worse with the fans. While promoting the film, Zegler often came off as incredibly narcissistic, as any photos she posted were usually just of her. This was in stark contrast to Gal Gadot, who posted a short video of shots with herself, her co-star, and the rest of the crew who had worked on the film. As was been seen as a final shot, Zegler then posted a tweet where she thanked the fans for their support before declaring Free Palestine. And whilst this might seem like a good thing, with the actress trying to help out the people of Palestine, others saw it as a jab at the former Wonder Woman actress, who's an Israeli actress, and very vocal about her support of Israel. Because of this political rivalry, it seems Disney backtracked on a promised D23 presentation and removed Gal Gadot from singing scenes from both the films and the teaser trailer at the last minute because of her support for Israel, and so she started backing out of interviews and diminishing her press tour appearances. But maybe because she also secretly hates Zegler. It's almost impossible to know, but it seems like the key actors are also falling out. And if the actors start hating each other, the fans hate the movie, the entire thing's constantly changed with just CGI, and nobody has any passion for the film left, this will make Snow White one of the worst films ever made, as it just seems like this entire project has been one massive failure. There's clearly a massive lack of love and passion for the project. They should have been doing all it could to honor the original, not just for the sake of the story, but because of how foundational it was to Disney's success. It's almost poetic that the film that changed the landscape of Disney is now the one destroying it.
Get your cheap key for Black Myth Wukong or any other item from its special promo site and get
Well, she had a good time to actually be famous and make money, and she tried to throw it.
The Mr. Beast
Shame.
allegations keep getting worse, and there doesn't seem to be an end. So we're just gonna go over everything that's gone down in the past 2 weeks since my last video, including some very serious new allegations regarding Feastables. So last time, everyone was concerned with the allegation that Mr. Beast hired a registered offender nicknamed Delaware as a contestant in his video, victim age 11, which is horrible. Since then, Jake the Viking confirmed in a tweet that Delaware is indeed his brother-in-law and a registered offender and was part of the Mr. Beast video, and claims that Jimmy and his mom also knew about this and allowed it to happen. Now, if you thought that that was the only criminal that Jimmy was associated with, Rosanna Pansino tweeted out, "I've received confirmation from 5 verified contestants that for the first round of Beast Games, a man named Armani was allowed to compete. He was previously charged with at least 20 counts for battery, kidnapping, pandering or pimping, and robbery. He pled guilty to the pimping charge, acknowledging the significant evidence against him. He allegedly also slept near female contestants before being kicked off set for inappropriate behavior. Some of the female contestants confirmed being very uncomfortable around him. He's also friends with Jake Paul and other influencers. Why was there not adequate background checks to catch people like this?" And there's a picture of Armani. Yikes, I don't think they took time for background checks. Good lord, my god, Mr. Beast, what else are you hiding? Now, obviously, this is really concerning if it is true, because you can't have criminals of this degree participating in your challenges, especially allowing them to sleep near female contestants when they might be uncomfortable. That is obviously a recipe for disaster, and Jimmy needs to conduct better background checks to avoid situations like this. this. Now, Rosanna follows up by saying he has changed his appearance since being in jail. Contestants said they believe he was in the green team in the group challenge. Multiple people have told me he allegedly received a lot of camera time and was to be part of the story. Here we got the alleged change in appearance. I mean, at this point, Jimmy has to respond to this. That is allegedly 2 criminals that we now know of. I mean, there's plenty of people who would take part in a MrBeast video gladly with great personalities. I don't know why they feel the need to scoop the bottom of the barrel with contestants and settle for actual criminals. That is just insane to me. Now, Rosanna also says in this tweet that they're basically messing with the outcomes of the Beast Games rounds. I've received confirmation from at least 10 Beast Games contestants that production has been calling some people this week and telling them they are now kicked off the show and no longer allowed to compete. This appears to be a fairly large amount of people. These are people who made it to the next round of Beast Games and were set to fly to the next shoot in Canada. I'm waiting for additional confirmation, but it appears that production is allegedly also calling people who were eliminated in the first round and inviting them back onto the show. Production has so far refused to give a reason, but the most common theory I'm hearing is that it was because of psych evaluation given to contestants after the first round. In my opinion, they either did a psych evaluation of contestants too late, or they're playing favoritism with specific contestants. Either way, it is really concerning. Now, some people are saying this could be favoritism, or maybe they're just kicking out cheaters and giving back chances to people who got cheated out of a win. Honestly, personally, I feel like changing results after the fact is always lame, and it should be monitored in real time so people know exactly what happened and it's more fair. You guys can form your own opinion regarding that. Now, Rosanna also made a very concerning tweet. I've heard rumors from people working close with MrBeast that he's hiring PIs to investigate those speaking up against him. Thank you to the people who reached out to warn me and others. I now have confirmation from several people that individuals are indeed being offered money to fabricate stories about me and others. I have identified some of these people already. They began harassing my friends as of last weekend. I'm keeping all of the
Jesus
receipts.
Christ.
Okay, obviously, if that's true, that is really concerning. Fabricating stories about people is never okay. Personally, I'd like to believe MrBeast is not a part of this and some.
Yeah, because people tend to like, well, they tend to listen to more rumors than the actual story, don't they?
Somebody under him is taking it upon themselves to do something sinister. But the fact that she's saying people are being offered money to fabricate stuff is incredibly concerning. Now, before you ask, none of my friends have been contacted yet. All right, and I'd like to keep it that way. All right, I have got lawyers. All right, just in case. We got the squad ready. But personally, I'm just reporting the news and stating my opinion. So not really making any accusations myself. So it should be good. But yeah, hypothetically, if it's true, stay away from my friends and family, bro. That's some super villain shit. Anyways, moving on to Feastables. Big disclaimer. This next allegation is super serious. All right, I cannot confirm any of its legitimacy. I encourage everyone to do their own research and come to their own conclusions. That being said, YouTuber Honesty made yet another allegation against MrBeast, saying he's potentially using child labor or slave labor for his chocolate, which is incredibly concerning.
Everything in this video is alleged, and the conclusions are my own opinion. Like many other industries, chocolate is notorious for its exploitation of children using child labor and slave labor. They use child labor, forced labor, unsafe conditions to farm these cacao beans that eventually makes its way to become chocolates at your table. With that being said, I'm gonna try to prove my first point, that MrBeast is using child labor and slave labor for his chocolates today and has been since late 2023. When Feastables first launched in January of 2022, if you went into their FAQ, their frequently asked questions section, they proudly displayed that they were child labor free and slave labor free. As a matter of fact, in April of 2023, they doubled down and they added to their list of main menu options this option that said we're free. And if you clicked it, it had an entire dedicated page talking about how they were free of slave labor and child labor. But just a few months later, in October of 2023, that main page item that said we're free, that was removed. In addition, in the frequently asked questions section, that stuff about being child labor free and slave labor free,
Why would you even add that in?
that stuff also disappeared. Later in May of 2024, and even to this day, there's no mention whatsoever at all about any kind of ethical sourcing of ingredients. If you're thinking, oh, it's a mistake, or maybe they forgot, I think the chances of this being true are less than 0.001%.
Okay. Want to go for a walk?
A walk. Vodafone, gigabit.
You see, Mr. Beast prides himself on hiring the best of the best, and there is no way marketers would forget to put this kind of information on their website because it would boost their brand favorability in the eyes of consumers. It's likely then that Mr. Beast is now using child labor and forced labor for Feastables chocolates. This is especially bad because it means that Mr. Beast and the Feastables team were very aware that child labor and forced labor slavery exists in the chocolate industry, and yet decided to take advantage of the most weak and the vulnerable among us for personal gain. This is a bad look for any company, but it's worse for Mr. Beast because he puts on these large public displays of being a philanthropist and a role model to young children.
Okay, if all that is true, that is absolutely sickening. I don't know how it keeps getting worse. I know there's a meme that there's no good billionaires and stuff, but I'm starting to understand what it actually takes to get uber rich. Somewhere down the line, it seems something sinister happens where you might potentially have to sacrifice morals for more money. And yeah, based on what he said, that is some extremely shady behavior. Removing labels like that is extremely concerning because then you're allowing people to speculate like this and they're gonna assume the worst intentions. Now, honestly goes on to say that in his opinion, Mr. Beast actually knew about this and planned it this way, which is another insane allegation.
I think Mr. Beast knew the entire time, since the beginning of Feastables, that he was going to use child labor and slave labor for his chocolates, but he tried to trick us into thinking otherwise. To try and prove my point, I'm going to first talk about the Feastables packaging, and then I'm going to talk about the kosher and halal certifications. When Mr. Beast first launched Feastables, it was in line with his brand. They were clearly trying to do things ethically. They actually got a certification from the Rainforest Alliance. Once you're certified, you're able to use their logo, which is a little frog, on all of your products, your website, on all of that stuff. When I saw the packaging for Feastables, both old and new, there was no Rainforest Alliance certified logo anywhere. If you one day that package has a frog logo on it and the next day it disappears, people will notice. So instead, they decide to only put it on their website because at the end of the day, who the hell reads a website except for weirdos like me? By doing it this way, I think they tried to fool everyone into thinking that their chocolate is still child labor free and slave labor free.
Okay, listen, I'm not gonna speculate on Mr. Beast's intentions because I don't know what is going on in his head, obviously. But the facts that he presented of removing those labels and refusing to put that little logo on the chocolate bar, that is some concerning stuff. At this point, Mr. Beast is gonna have to wait until the end of the earth to respond because he said he's only gonna respond after all the allegations are made in one final response. So, I don't know, more and more keep coming out, man. Now we move on to Mr. Beast's apology. Basically, you guys remember Jake Weddle. He was the contestant in one of Mr. Beast's challenges where he had to stay in solitary confinement, and he claimed to basically be tortured, not allowed to sleep because the lights were on the entire time. He was made to...
Just wait. The ads are coming in like in a minute, so you guys just go drink water or something. So about 2 minutes. I think it's over. I think the ads is over.
Run a marathon with no training, lots of brutal stuff, and pressure to stay in the challenge. Now, turns out Mr. Beast actually reached out to Jake Weddle, apologized, and offered him about $200K as the remaining money that he would have won if he completed the challenge. Here's a clip.
He said, hey, I wanted to reach out and say I didn't mean to cause you mental stress with that video, and I apologize. Clearly, it had an effect on you. You mentioned you like to be paid out the rest of the prize money, the other $190,000. and I'd love to make things right with you. I have zero expectation of you mentioning me sending you this money publicly or taking down any videos. This is just me wanting to help you out and make sure you're good. I just need to know if you still have the same bank or not. We'll send you the money on Monday. Wish you the best. There was no lawyers around. It wasn't a spectacle. There was no camera in my face. I respected that. That's how I would have wanted it to go down. But I couldn't take it. I couldn't take 100. I just couldn't take it. Because it's still a mechanism of the game. It's still like the rest of the prize money, and that's not what it was about. Would you like $190,000? Oh, that's the thing. I know. I don't want you to think that you got to take any videos down. I don't want you to think you're. You don't have to post anything because I don't want it to look like I'm buying you out or you're being silent. I want you to keep doing what you're doing. This is just for you to make things right. I respect that. I appreciate that. But you know how it looks. You know, for you to give me this cash that I desperately need, right? You know, I want my audience to trust me here. You know, I want to remain credible. Yeah, totally. So I can. You don't even like post about it. Don't worry about it. Just take this cash. I just don't. Counter offer, 50. You save $140,000. You just give me 50.
Okay, it's good that Mr. Beast is trying to make things right. Now, some would say it's a PR move and he knew that Jake would talk about it. But regardless, that is the least he could do, is to compensate Jake and issue an apology. As for Jake, he accepted only $50K of that money and he denied the rest, claiming that he wants to make his own money from now on. Now that's completely fine, but one thing I didn't like about Jake Weddle's presentation here is his title and thumbnail. It says, "I caught Jimmy in a secret recording," and the video starts off with a fake AI video of Mr. Beast talking.
That's right. I got that sent to me, and you know what? That was AI. Yeah, that was AI.
And he knew this recording was fake as well, so it's just a weird thing to do. I really encourage anyone who comes out with a Mr. Beast story to be more careful about what you say or do, because genuine advice, you can lose public favor very quickly. Now moving on to a guy called Ty Orr. This guy made 2 videos on Mr. Beast calling him a thief and a liar. Basically, this is someone who is trying to be on Mr. Beast's idea team. He claims that Mr. Beast stole his idea and did not pay him for it. Now the idea in question is the sort of floating platforms for a challenge video, and then you got a bunch of obstacles similar to the game Fall Guys. Now, is it a unique idea? Personally, I think it's plausible that someone from the Mr. Beast team also came up with that, and it's also plausible that they didn't and they actually did steal Ty's idea. Now, Mr. Beast's team responded with a message showing that they already had a similar idea, so take that as you will. Now, I feel like if you have someone apply for a job and go physically to your location and do some work, I feel like you should compensate them just a little, even if they didn't actually get the job or do a good job. But the problem is Ty Orr's intentions are in question now, because initially when he uploaded the video, he linked a GoFundMe for $1.7 million. He has since taken it down after severe backlash and apologized in a comment refunding the money. Last I checked, despite getting 2.5 million views, he only got like 20 donors and about $400. Maybe more, I don't know, but this is not a noble move. This is the bare minimum after pulling a stunt like that. There is no reason the public needs to pay you 1.7 million for an idea that is ridiculous. Even if Mr. Beast wants to compensate you, an idea like that, which is literally just Fall Guys the game, let's be honest, is worth maybe $1,000, maximum like super generous $50,000 for that idea. And you should ask that compensation from Mr. Beast, not the general public who is already struggling to get by. Now, in his second video, he alleges that Mr. Beast just gets free labor from people by asking them to apply for a non-existent job, which again, I can't confirm, but he says he won't apologize for the GoFundMe anymore, but he already said sorry in a comment. I don't know. I feel for him if it's true, but I can't excuse clown behavior, all right? Now, moving on to Mr. Beast's girlfriend, half the things that are said are not true. I wouldn't be with him if they were. Mr. Beast's girlfriend defends the YouTuber following the recent allegations. Now, people are memeing this response saying, wait, what does she mean by half? half and we got Walter White with a cell phone. Only half, the smile of an empty vessel. All right, so basically it's too vague to actually say anything. His ex-girlfriend came out too, saying that she's been silent for years and vaguely saying that we need to protect women from people like that. She doesn't actually mention Jimmy's name, but take that as you will. Now moving on, Rosanna also posted a video about MrBeast's leaked document, which showcases some of his work culture.
On to page 17, own your mistakes. This coming from Jimmy, someone who has never owned his mistakes, never taken accountability, and never apologized for any of his poor behavior. I hate excuses and despise with my entire soul when people just try to save face instead of learn from how they've messed up. Pull all-nighters weeks before the shoot, so you don't have to days before the shoot. If you planned with adequate time, preparation, and staff, your staff wouldn't have to be doing all-nighters. Never do anything that can make us look bad from a PR perspective. We don't fake things. The absolute delusion. Yes, you do, Jimmy. You pick the best company in America to do it at. The delusion. I would love to see the benefits of the best company in America. From what I'm hearing, you don't even like people taking holidays off, such as Christmas. This sounds like the worst company to work for in America to me. This isn't a stepping stone. This is your final destination.
You would think that MrBeast actually paid someone to write something like this, but it really sounds like he wrote it in his voice here, which is kind of funny. It really depends how he implements these rules and how strictly he follows these guidelines. Like, is he actually working people to the bone? But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Now, there's also a situation with Ava Chris Tyson's partner Irit defending Chris Tyson in a situation regarding a potential SA victim named Jess. Now, if you want more details regarding that, you can check out Exate's video on it.
Ava Chris Tyson's current partner is alleging that MrBeast and his investors are trying to keep everyone quiet about the recent allegations. An alleged leaked Discord message from Chris's partner goes into detail about what's happened behind the scenes at MrBeast's company since Chris was removed, as well as attempting to defend Chris against every allegation, and even claiming at one point Jimmy had tears in his eyes while firing his first subscriber, Chris Tyson.
But we're going to refrain from covering this until it gets a little bit more clear as to what's happening, because it seems like Irit is just blatantly lying regarding a lot of things. Anyways, that's pretty much it for all the updates. Dogpack Part 3 should be dropping soon, and we'll see what happens when that happens. Till then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Well, that was a story. To be honest, I don't know if MrBeast can come back from this, or he can. Really, actually, no. Realistically, I think he can come back from this because the fact that like he's very famous and probably get sponsorship and stuff like that. So I think he'll be fine. I think if people try to, I think people tried to make it fall, but I don't think that it will fall. To be honest. Oh. What other videos? What other videos you guys want to watch? Anything else?
He is on the internet, and universally they gave me the same advice to pass on to him, but he wants to interrupt and argue. So, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him float on his back. So I'm done here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hope you're all doing well today. Today we're taking a look at another Dr. Phil episode. So earlier I was just scrolling through Dr. Phil videos looking for which one I should make a video on, and one video in particular caught my eye. Jack Doherty argues with Dr. Phil from 3 years ago. Now, if you don't know who Jack Doherty is, he's basically just an asshole with a camera, with his special move being him harassing people in public and then hiding behind his bodyguard. In summary, he's just a prankster who takes it too far, and from what it looks like, Dr. Phil sat him down a long time ago to try to warn him about the path that he was heading down. Clearly he didn't listen, but it's going to be interesting to see what he has to say.
Here's a video of Jack fighting with his brother Michael after Jack took Michael's new luxury car without permission and without a license, so Jack could tape a prank.
Oh my gosh, he's coming. Look out, look out, look out. Jackie! Hi, Mike. Phil. Hi, Mike. Okay, Jack. That's enough, Jack. Michael. Jack. Hey. Stop. Stop, Michael. Stop. Security. Stop. Stop. Oh, stop. Stop. Okay, Michael, I promise you, it's done. It's done. Okay, Michael, I promise you, it's done. It's done.
Okay, so obviously this prank isn't that bad. He just took his brother's car to scare him and he drove it down the street and he gave it back, whatever. Sure, his brother was probably scared, but only for like 5 seconds. It's not that big of a deal, you know?
Michael! Don't touch my camera. Stop. Don't touch Michael, Jack! Michael, stop! Stop! Film right now. Stop! Run away. Can you shut up? Please. Yeah, I said shut up. Don't break it.
Well, Jack's older brother, Michael, joins us now. He believes Jack pushes his pranks too far.
This is true, at least nowadays. I want to be unbiased here, and you know, the prank that we just watched wasn't that bad, but nowadays, he's walking up to people in public and shoulder checking them and then hiding behind security. So yeah, it's definitely true that he takes his pranks way too far nowadays. Dude's a literal menace to society.
Michael, thanks for joining us.
Yo, looking back on it, it was funny though. Come on. That was great. You popped me like 3 times in the face. I think that was great content.
I mean,
I deserved it.
Looking back on it, I guess you could say that it was funny, but in the moment, it was not that funny.
That was your new car, right?
Mm-hmm. Daddy bought it.
Yeah, and also I thought he was gonna crash or something, and also I think he was just trying.
If I crashed a car, I'd buy a new one. Let's be real. No worries.
Notice how he's not even letting his brother finish. I'm trying to listen to this brother here, but Jack just keeps on interrupting.
I'm talking to your brother, and you're interrupting.
You're right.
Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
That probably wasn't the worst thing we've done. I mean, I don't know if you saw the video of me quitting my job. He like paid me to quit my job.
Give him a little back.
And I told my manager to go yourself because Jack said he'd pay me $100 to do it.
No, I gave you $1,000. Let's be real. I gave you $100 extra to say that. It's all in jokes. Like, it's all like, you know, grow up, live life, have fun.
Now listen, I'm all for harmless pranks and messing around. What?
Actually, have you guys seen the video of where he's putting fuel in, and then like these 2 guys start recording him and just started like chasing him, and he starts getting in the car and just starts speeding away as fast as possible?
Whatever, right? And paying somebody $1,000 to quit their job would be a pretty entertaining video to watch. I won't lie, I'll be honest. And I'm willing to even bet that Jack Doherty's videos back in the day were actually entertaining and not that bad. I mean, just based off those 2 ideas, you know, stealing the brother's car and then giving him $1,000 to quit his job, those aren't that bad of ideas at all. But we know the path that Jack Doherty went down after this Dr. Phil video aired, and we know what he does now. So, I mean, clearly Dr. Phil's radar was working really well with how early he caught Jack. Maybe Dr. Phil knew the path he was going down.
I know a lot of internet influencers that have lots and lots of followers in the tens of millions, and they do a lot of comedy and a lot of jokes, but they're always successful when the joke's on them.
Yeah.
They're very creative about doing things where the joke's on them. So it's not at someone else's expense.
Yeah, and that's the problem with Jack's content now. There's been multiple times where this dude will just harass people in public and then call it a prank, and he'll try to make it seem like the joke is on the guy getting harassed.
You can do a lot of different things that don't have the downside, but have the upside if you just challenge yourself to do things at a different level. You know, your question for me was, you know, do I think what you're doing is okay or whatever? Yeah. I think you're energetic, and I think you're a hard worker. I think if you would morph things into being more creative, and
I think they're so creative. No one's ever done those types of stuff.
Okay, we're done here.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to give him some advice, and he wants to talk rather than listen.
Jack, don't interrupt him again.
He's very hard to get along with. I'm sorry.
Jack, could you give him another chance? Jack, please don't interrupt anymore.
Just trying to be nice.
Let Dr. Phil speak. You're not being nice.
I've
You're
tried
interrupting.
several times to give him some advice that I've gotten from having consulted with several internet influencers that are 10 times the size that he is on the internet, and universally they gave me the same advice to pass on to him, but he wants to interrupt and argue. So, you know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him float on his back. So I'm done here.
Yeah, for those who have been interrupted in the past before, you know the pain that Dr. Phil is experiencing right now. It's almost infuriating, bro, because when someone interrupts you while you're talking, it pretty much means they're not actively listening to you. They don't even want to hear what you have to say. They're just waiting to respond to you instead of actually hearing you. And it seems like that's the case here with Dr. Phil and Jack. Jack just wants to keep interrupting Dr. Phil while Dr. Phil's giving him some valuable advice. But Jack thinks he knows better, so he's going to interrupt, and he's clearly annoying Dr. Phil.
Jack,
So how can we de-stress during these rather stressful times? We'll talk about that next.
I don't know. I don't know what went wrong there. I was just trying to have a conversation.
Well, I think he was going to give you some valuable advice from other YouTubers.
Yeah, but I don't think so either. I don't know.
Yeah, no, he doesn't want to hear from anybody.
No, I do.
He's a know-it-all.
Shake your hand if I could.
I'm not a know-it-all.
I know. Sorry.
You have a great staff.
Taylor, Amy, what's the other one? The other one. that was
Julie,
Julie's
Amy,
so nice.
Taylor.
Julie's good for-
Yeah.
Correct. Oh, yeah.
All right, thanks,
Yeah,
Mark. We
the
appreciate it.
prep that goes in is amazing. Congratulations. I
Yeah.
had no idea
Yeah, no,
what it took to make a show. Incredible.
Yeah, we worked really hard.
Incredible.
So yeah, Dr. Phil tried to warn Jack early, but Jack didn't want to listen. Sorry for the short video today. I figured this would be an interesting blast to the past to see the evolution of an asshole prankster. But yeah, I think the conclusion that we can draw here is that if you ever do make prank videos on the internet, just make them harmless, bro. It's not rocket science, because sure, the first pranks we saw from Jack were sort of harmless, but we also know the evolution of Jack Doherty and where he ended up, and the pranks he makes now are not good. And I'd imagine as a prankster, it's kind of a slippery slope because you want to keep things fun and you want to keep things entertaining, but sometimes you can just go too far, and it's not cool to do that. You know, people have lives. You don't want to ruin anybody's day or be a nuisance in public to people. That's just not something you want to strive for at all. I think most people try to do their best to not be that. But yeah, let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. And yeah, with that being said, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure y'all are staying healthy, happy, and hydrated, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.
It's time for something new. But where do I start?
Well, that was something.
Find your right job quick and easy.
You see, never give kids, see, kids giving kids money and like,
Doherty, that's a name pretty much.
Like giving kids money and richness isn't exactly the greatest thing either. It's I don't know why parents spoil their kids and not teach them. Well, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's all I'm gonna do, because currently there's Wukong and I'm kind of jealous, and I kind of want to play Black Wukong, but I don't have the money. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I think I'm gonna end the stream today. I hope you guys enjoy yourself, and hope you guys take care. All right, peace, brother.